Bad news is we're 2-3 every single week. The good news is it can only get better from here. Maybe. Bad news again. This week's really tough. I'm CineSport's Noah Coslov. It's Off the Top Rope with the Big Lead's Jason McIntyre. You can watch him here. You can read him here as well, and you can listen to him on the Big Lead with Jason McIntyre, Fox Sports Radio, Saturday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's start with the two games we actually agree on, which means probably bet against the other side. The Bucks +3 at home, and also that other game that we agree on, the Bengals 4-point favorite against the Kansas City Chiefs. Why do you like the Bucks?
Bucks, the offensive lines come together. They held Watt, Clowney. The Texans didn't get to Winston last week. No sacks. Listen, it's coming together. The defense struggled to stop the run, but the Bucks were in that game until the end. And I just feel like, the Panthers have kind of gotten lucky. They've had some weak opponents. And Tampa, listen, we took a big dump on them after week 1, but they're not bad. And getting 3 points at home, I figure, why not?
Yeah, 3 points at home. Who has Carolina beaten? They might be good, but who have they beaten? And I expect this game to be a low-scoring game, which could end up favoring Tampa. And the Cincinnati Bengals over the Chiefs, I don't love the game, but the Bengals just cover at home. That's what they do, so that's why I'm taking them.
And also the Chiefs on a short week against, it's a really tough team in the trenches. The Bengals, as good as anybody in the league right now. They killed me last week with A.J. Green there at the end, and the Ravens. I guess we'll get to the Ravens in a second, right?
Yeah, so we're recording this on Thursday morning. We usually record it late Thursday afternoon. So I'm going to take the Thursday night game. I like the Steelers at home getting 3 against the Ravens. Rivalry game at home getting points. And the Steelers players love Michael Vick. They're going to play their hearts out for him. So that's why I like Pittsburgh.
But, Noah, are you concerned, A, about the fact that Vick has been a turnover machine the last 2 years, and at some point the Ravens are too talented to keep playing so poorly, right?
Are they? Or maybe they're just not that good.
They have to be, right? At some point, this isn't an awful team. They almost beat the Patriots on the road in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, look, this year something weird has happened in all their games, but they haven't won games. And the Steelers are at home. Steelers running the ball. That defense just isn't that good. That's why I'm taking the Steelers. Who else do you have this week?
I like, reluctantly, the Atlanta Falcons. I know this is the worst time to get on the Falcons. They're overvalued because of the 3-0 start. Listen, I just feel it's a good matchup for them. I feel like offensively they can do what they want. They faced a really good running team last week, and the Cowboys still prevailed. And the Houston Texans, I don't know what's wrong with them right now. Whether it's the quarterback issue, the defense not playing up, maybe it's the Hard Knocks hangover. Can we call it that? That sounds good. Yeah. But I'll go Falcons. In addition, hey, Washington Redskins. Gotta love them at home getting 3. Eagles, Noah, your Philadelphia Eagles. 3.4 yards of play last week. They're 31st in the league. They can't move the football yet. They have their issues. Defensively, their front seven's not awful. And remember, at home, they beat the Rams and played the Dolphins really tough, although what does that mean? The Dolphins stink. And my last pick, Minnesota Vikings, getting 6.5. Again, listen, I know Peyton Manning, we've been over it. I really think he's done. He's going to win games. He's going to complete some passes as he did in Detroit. They're winning with that defense, but Minnesota's defense, they have killed quarterbacks the last 2 weeks. Ask Stafford about it 2 weeks ago. He's still reeling. And I like the Vikings getting 6.5 on the road.
All right, so my 2 other picks, I like 2 favorites. I like the Bills giving 5 at home to the Giants. Yeah, Eli scares you betting against the spread, but I don't care who's not playing for the Bills. I just don't think the Giants are going to be able to score. So if LaShawn McCoy's not there, Sammy Watkins isn't there, I like the Bills at home. I think they're going to be a good home team this year. And also the Chargers, 7.5-point favorites at home against Cleveland. The Browns stink. So why not just bet against them, right?
Yeah, did you pick the Browns last week?
No, I picked Oakland.
Oh, you picked Oakland. That was a good hit for you. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the Browns. Listen, if you're bad...
I know what the deal is. They stink. They stink.
Well, it could be, but why not put Johnny Football in there? I just don't get it. You've got a young quarterback. This whole Aaron Rodgers waited, Johnny Football can wait. I don't think so. I got to watch Mike Pettin. I think his job could be in trouble if this thing unravels and they really fall out and end up with 3 or 4 wins. Why are you bringing him back?
I love the Aaron Rodgers waited behind Brett Favre. Johnny Manziel is waiting behind Josh McCown.
And last year, who did he wait behind? I forgot the bum's name, and they got him out of town. Jeez, I'm spacing. But,
yeah, it's okay. There have been 25 of them.
Yeah, there have been a million of them. What does it matter?
Yeah, he's Jason McIntyre. That's Off the Top Rope. Week 4 NFL picks. Good talking to you, and good luck, pal.
All right, thanks.